Feet have disappeared, fingers are becoming shorter. This is the ugly face of leprosy. When untreated or treated too late, sufferers will become handicapped. IDRIS has learned to walk on 2 stumps. He hardly leaves his shack in the middle of the rice fields, where his parents have isolated him 33 years ago, out of fear for infection. He has been living like a hermit ever since. With what's left of his hands, he cleans the fruit he finds.
I was 20 years old when I got the disease. I was first treated by a local healer who gave me water and some wooden sticks as medicine. Only 10 years later did I see a doctor. By then it was too late.
Leprosy is a bacterial disease that can be treated easily when detected. It often starts with numbness. Despite a common fear, it's not very contagious. More than 95% of the people have a natural resistance. Dr. YAMIN HASIBUAN has worked with leprosy patients for 37 years. To remove the stigma, he publicly touches them.
They cannot infect us because they are not suffering from leprosy anymore, although they are handicapped. The disease is only slightly contagious when they have not been given any medicine, so I can easily touch them.
Dr. HASIBUAN is part of a team of health officials from Jakarta that traveled to West Sumatra after stories about an unknown leprosy village. Indonesia has still more than 40 leprosy colonies where patients were isolated in the old days. What the team finds are neglected patients like BUYUNG GETE. After his wife and kids abandoned him, he locked himself up for 2 years.
I
was isolated by the villagers. If I go to the cafe and sit down, everyone would go out. If I offer someone a ride on my motorbike, nobody would take it. They preferred to walk.
This village, hidden behind mountains and valleys, was harboring a dark secret for many years. People with leprosy were living here, isolated from the outside world. Fear and shame caused them to deal with their disease all by themselves, until help arrived. Patients in this village are being trained to treat themselves against infections, and some will get special shoes. But in other isolated parts of the country, many have yet to be diagnosed.
I'm sure that there are lots of them are not being detected, not only for leprosy, then for other diseases as well, because of the geographical situation of our country, as well as that we don't have enough health centers yet.
The government has even asked the help of the army to detect leprosy patients in isolated parts of the country. For IDRIS, this comes too late. Both his feet will have to be amputated, and he is still living a lonely life, burdened by discrimination. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, West Sumatra.